By the time Elizabeth was approaching the end of her life, she had already built the entire framework for what was coming next. In late 2022, shortly before she died, the late Queen made one final, quietly brilliant move. She orchestrated an amendment to the Regency Acts through Parliament, formally adding both Anne and Prince Edward to the list of working counselors of state for life. Now, that might sound like a dry legal technicality. It wasn't. It solved a massive problem that nobody was saying out loud. Because by that point, the existing list of people who could legally step in and exercise the monarch's powers had become, politically speaking, radioactive. Prince Harry had removed himself from royal life entirely. Prince Andrew was unusable after his own scandals. So, if something happened to Charles, the people technically eligible to step in were people the institution absolutely did not want anywhere near real power. Elizabeth fixed that, permanently, legally, in a way nobody could challenge, dispute, or walk back later. She was, in effect, telling the family, when my son becomes king and the pressures of the crown catch up with him, and they will, Anne is his safety net, and nobody gets to argue about it. But here's the part that really tells you everything. This wasn't sudden. The late Queen had been laying breadcrumbs for years, honors and titles that, looked at individually, seems like nice gestures. Looked at together, they tell a very different story. In 1987, Elizabeth gave Anne the title of Princess Royal, an ancient title that can only be held by one person at a time traditionally given to the eldest daughter of the monarch. It's not just a nice name. It comes with an unspoken expectation, a lifetime devoted to the institution, full stop. In 1996, Anne was invested as a Knight of the Thistle, Scotland's highest order of chivalry, not a ceremonial nod. Anne had spent years doing real, unglamorous work across Scotland. Community welfare, charitable infrastructure, the kind of work that doesn't make headlines. The honor was the nation saying, "We see you, and we know you understand this country in a way that goes far beyond photo ops." And then, at Charles's coronation in 2023, he made a choice that, if you were watching closely, said everything. He named Anne his gold stick in waiting, a centuries-old role traditionally given to whoever the monarch trusts most with their personal safety. Picture it. Anne, in full military uniform, on horseback, riding directly behind Charles's gold state coach through the streets of London. In front of the entire world. That wasn't nostalgia. That was Charles publicly putting his trust on the record, for everyone to see, before any of this Regency conversation had even gone public.